Okay, so first photo, rookie year at Indy. I guess the first thing that comes to mind is not a bad month. Qualified, I think 11th for my first 500. Come into the IndyCar series, competing against a lot of good drivers, teams that I've watched for a long time. Also, it was one of the last times I saw Paul Newman. Pretty powerful time in my life. Rookie year at Indy, always cool. 19 years old, felt like I was on top of the world. Girls chasing you everywhere. Now I'm married and old. Things have changed a little bit. But this is definitely good memories, good memories. Opportunity lost a little bit, but good memories. All right, this kind of, those segment, well, this is Mid-Ohio, 2015. Probably the best day of my life. I hope my wife's not watching this, but probably the best day of my life. But to win at home was unbelievable. But what's more powerful about this image to me is this guy right here. Probably the most influential guy in my career other than the obvious, which would be my dad or somebody like that. But, you know, from a driving standpoint, the guy taught me more. He taught me more about how to grow up and be a man. He taught me more about family and purely going out there and competing hard and driving a car that may not be the best handling thing you've ever driven in your life. But I've been teammates with a lot of good guys. I have never seen anybody that can drive a bad car, ill-handling car, as well as Justin Wilson. So that brings back, I look at that image a lot because, you know, in my life, Justin was an extremely powerful and still is an extremely powerful guy that I think about a lot. So obviously a great memory here too, you know, Texas. My wife's over here taking photos in the background. You know, this was a big thing for us, 2016. It was looking like we weren't going to win a race that year. We only had 2 races left. It was kind of frustrating coming off of 2015 where we had so much success. And to go to Texas and win that in you know, one of the closest finishes ever in IndyCar history and the closest ever in Texas Motor Speedway history. So pretty powerful moment for us as a team. I still to this day get people, had somebody at the races last weekend come up to me and say, best race I've ever seen, by far, nothing like Fontana 2015. So what is powerful though about this image is finally I broke the curse. You know, finally, you know, we got our second win, and obviously since then, you know, we've won 4 more times, but this was a big one. You know, this is definitely a really special day for us. A lot of weight lifted off my shoulders in that moment. You know, this was a special moment for me in my life to get my first IndyCar win. Little did I know it would take so many years to get the next. But still, very cool moment. St. Pete's one of my favorite races, top 3 races of the year for me. You know, just a cool day. A lot of adversity that day. Rain, dry, sun, everything. So, you know, to get that win was pretty cool. To become the youngest winner in IndyCar Series history was cool. Obviously, before that was held by an Andretti, and you guys know how the Rahals and Andrettis are. So for me, definitely a really unique day in a time when we probably didn't think that we were going to get that record because we were new to IndyCar. Our team had just come into IndyCar. How would we go and compete against, you know, Andretti and Ganassi and Penske and teams that have been there a long time, and to win? We won a couple. The team won a couple that year, which was pretty cool. This day right here is the day that changed the Rahal name forever. It made the name a household name in racing. It elevated Dad, you know, to, I think, one of the icons of the sport. He obviously achieved a lot of success and had a lot of great memories beyond it, and other opportunities to win the Indy 500. But this one right here is what changed our family forever. So I've gone back, I've watched this video, you know, 10,000 times. This is the single biggest day in our family's history. So pretty awesome.